E aí pessoal, tudo beleza? Aqui quem fala é Rodrigo, sejam todos muito bem-vindos ao canal Onde Parei. E nesse vídeo nós continuaremos jogando o episódio 2 do game Batman The Telltale Series, chamado Filhos de Arkham. Conseguimos acesso no local onde Falcone está preso ou hospitalizado, lá no último vídeo, e ele vai começar a nos dizer algo da história do pai do Bruce. Mas para isso a gente tem que escolher entre aliviar a dor que o Falcone está sentindo, dando a ele morfina, ou deixá-lo sofrer. Então é isso aí. Se você não viu os vídeos anteriores, para você ter o melhor entendimento da história, eu aconselho que você assista a playlist aqui da série que tem aqui no canal. E para isso é só clicar no card aí em cima, você dá uma pausa nesse vídeo aqui, assiste os vídeos anteriores e depois volta para cá, beleza? Então é isso aí, sem mais enrolação, se ajeita aí na cadeira e vamos que vamos. Então a gente tinha parado exatamente nesse ponto e eu vou aliviar a dor dele porque eu preciso de informação. Então eu não quero criar inimizades maiores, né?
Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you.
Eu não me lembro dela.
Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
O que aconteceu?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Não.
The bastard had to die.
O que ela tem? Será que ela tá com aquela mesma substância que o Falcone roubou? Departamento de Polícia de Gotham, 10:22.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Havia algo de errado com ela.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ok. Pele, tô cansado desse tipo de ligação sua.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Ok. Pescoço.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Alguém injetou a
Alfred, I think I
substância
found the
nela.
substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've.
Tá, tente se lembrar mais.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Revolução? Só pode ser o Oz, então.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Oswald.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Estou com
I'm sorry,
pressa.
Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Onde você ouviu isso?
Always digging for a
Sempre
story.
xeretando, hein?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run
Sim,
with.
sargento.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me. Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect
Não
him.
foi justiça.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Ok, vamos nos concentrar na prova. Ele disse que éramos família.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Bom, beleza. Nós temos a amostra das docas e a amostra da Montoya para olhar.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Ok, agora a amostra da Montoya.
It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Selecione drone para procurar o sinal do celular do Oswald. Ok. Vamos pegar esse drone aqui da esquerda.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Ok, selecione outro drone para continuar a busca.
Bring me her head!
Beleza, falta o último. Vamos ver onde é que está. E aí acho que a gente consegue triangular o sinal.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Boate Skyline.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Boate Skyline, 16h57.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Nossa, esse já era.
You lot, come check out this office.
Foi uns 2 dentes dele.
Where is he? I don't know! Please! Names! You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Wayne?
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Caramba. Parece ogro. Opa! E olé! Vai de banquinho mesmo. Nossa, não fez nada. Nossa!
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Stack Deck às 18 horas sem capa. Estamos indo lá, então, na Stack deck. Boate Skyline. Aí não é Skyline, tá errado de novo. Aí é Stacked Deck. Eu acabei de sair da Skyline. Bom, é isso aí. O vídeo tá dando já um tempo legal, então a gente continua no próximo vídeo. Aproveita e assiste esses outros vídeos que foram selecionados especificamente aqui para você. Se você ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreve aí para dar uma força aqui pra gente. Muito obrigado por assistir o vídeo, não esquece de deixar seu like aí para dar uma força pra gente. Grande abraço, até a próxima e fui e tchau!